Okay, we started. Nice. Nice. Let me just check everything. Sure. That you can hear me and we can. Okay, you can hear me. Great. Let's quickly finish all of this stuff here so that we can go and do all of our tier list and shit. Yo, what's up, Rello? How are you doing, bro? How are you, bro? Today we're doing a tier list. We're gonna do the tier list with all of the characters. I think I will change a lot. I think I'll change a lot since the last tier list. We did. I think the tier list is gonna change a lot on this one. Because I think I see a lot of changes in meta as well as in characters. In my opinion, like I see big differences in them now, like how they operate and how I'm feeling about them. So I think today's tier list is gonna be, as well as I'm gonna try to make it more, more strict. Uh, you got blessed in RTA. Well, what happened there, bro? I'm also good. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Even though today I had to do so much work in the morning, I'm a little bit tired. But hopefully we can get through this without me dying on the stream. That would be a little bit confusing, right? Oh, you got to legendary. Nice. Well played. Hopefully today we're getting to the diamond. On my alt account, I'm trying to get there, and then from diamond is gonna be a road to master. Maybe I should actually play RTA more because I'm only playing on stream, and sometimes even not really playing it. Probably have a chance to get to master if I really like play it, but I'm too bored of playing RTA mostly. I think if there was a way for me to actually build and take one second account, it would be much more fun for me to play. Because then I would like have an actual team that I would be using and I would be having fun because I've at least like build something, right? Oh, the game sound was switched off, sorry. I forgot to turn it on. I usually just, whenever I do the auto thingies, I just put it without the sound for myself. You wish you went for CCG? Do you not like Aogiri anymore? Do you want to play something else? I mean, you can still switch. Like, you can play Aogi for now, but you can definitely, definitely switch later. I mean, if I'm not wrong, Rello, you're on the new servers, right? So on your, if you're on a new server, Carnival Amon is not gonna come. He's getting skipped as well. Light Ayato and Carnival Amon is skipped. Both of them. Okay, this is done. I like the new UI. What are your thoughts, guys, on the fucking new UI? I think it looks pretty good. Pretty good. Like, it's actually pretty decent job, I think, they made here. I was a little bit confused in the beginning when I was like, I saw this and I was like, where's everything? Like, I don't remember where do I need to click to do this stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, he's getting skipped as well. Like, I'm a little bit confused for now still, like, where do I push for something, because I'm so used to previous one. Now it's a little bit weird for me, but I mean, the most important stuff is still working, right? Damn, there's so many rewards. Big guilds are different. They're doing all of this stuff. The rewards are different, bro. Such a big ones. What the fuck is this? Oh. It wants me to top up. Thank you, no. But it isn't a surprise. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty good. We have I have 45k. So just in case, maybe next one is gonna be like you know, a rerun for the carnivals. I am pretty stacked to go for my for Ayato if he's gonna get a rerun. I'm ready for that. So I definitely can get through one, maybe two rotations throughout the whole carnival. Well, I once had the like I once tried to get through two rotations and I didn't get the carnival. Whenever this Ayato was on the carnival, I actually like went for the second rotation and didn't get shit. So that was a sad one. Oh, I can star up. What do I think I want to star up red Touka though. Maybe I should start up this though. Wait, which one is this one? Oh yeah, for sure. We can start up this one. I want to start up her attack. Okay. Okay, let me... Maybe I shouldn't level her up. I should level this guy. Oh no. Where's the other Amon? The other guy. This one. I should level up this guy. He's almost maxed. Okay, now he's maxed. That's great. I'm not gonna level him up. Sure, bonds. We can do that for him. I'm okay with bonds. I don't want to use too much on limits though. And hopefully he's gonna be good enough to do this one. Oh, I'm so confused. Where is everything now? I think it's here. Yeah. I need. Is this okay? This is Banjo team. So now I need to level up this guy as well. Okay. No new leaks. No, for now there's no leaks yet. When there's gonna be something, it's gonna be in the Discord. For now, there's nothing particular in the game yet. Actually, I don't know anymore. Like, you could be, you probably should be getting Jason, but again, with Centipede ending pretty much the same time as Jason ends, it could be that you're actually gonna get the new Carnival and not Jason. Jason could be skipped as well. Like, this is a big possibility for that as well. So at this point, I don't know much about this. Like, they're just doing insane skips, so they could easily skip Jason as well at this point. I could see that happening as well. So the only thing you can do is hope that he's not skipped if you're interested in getting him. We can give some RC cells here. And we can give this guy some RC cells if he's got... Okay, he's got something. We can exchange RC cells for Mado from my Touka. From my red Touka, I can give him the ones. To be honest, I think he's gonna get skipped. That's a big possibility, I think, that he's gonna get skipped. At this point, it's very big, because Jason ends... sorry, where is he? Here. Jason ends just in 3 days. Like, he ends in 3 days. Then there's gonna be probably a few days we have free time until the next carnival, or like the announcement comes. And I think in that time, we'll probably... Like, Centipede is probably gonna end on that time as well. So that means he's probably getting skipped, I think. Unfortunately, obviously. I just think that. It could be otherwise. Yeah, it feels weird. It really feels weird for me as well. But I think it's okay. Like, it's not that bad. It looks pretty decent, but it feels very weird to, you know, you don't understand where everything is anymore. You know what I mean? I'm always lost all the time because I'm like, wait, where's the like combat now, or where is the chain campaign or stuff like that? Like, it kind of feels weird, but I think it's good. Like, the UI though looks pretty fine. I think it's definitely better than previous one. I really dig it. Like, I think overall this one, it looks pretty decent. Like, I like the colors. The theme is pretty good. I don't know. Maybe we'll need some time to like, you know, get used to it. But I think it's pretty good. I need to do this one as well. I didn't do boss fights. Get some crystals. I think overall it's looking fine. Like, I'm so pissed that this keeps bugging me, like notification there. It's taking a piss, innit? But okay. Guess after some time it's gonna stop. Okay, we got all of that stuff, ranks. Sure. These ones... Nothing. Nothing in there. Okay, bought everything there. I think here's bought as well. I'm waiting for that Touka, bro. Where's my Touka? Just spend more, you're already a whale. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just do it, you know? Go all in. Spend another £1 and go crazy, you know? Maybe I should do that. Okay, we need to do boss fight here. Oh, it's changed. Okay. I probably need to give him his stuff, because whenever I do, I don't give him his or she cells. I'm using their C cells on just random C cells on this Ayato. But I mean, I'm not really trying to give the damage. If there was like, you know, if there was like a sale for me, if the game would be like you donate $15 and you're getting a universal like startup, I would do that. I definitely spend on that shit if that was the case, but they're not giving us much. Mostly all of the deals are pretty shit, except for like I think Diamond Spring and stuff like that are okay. Maybe that's all of the only places that I would actually go and spend on, but if I wanted to. I don't think I really need to spend on that though. Ooh. I have a new auction. I don't need that. Defense speed one. Psi and width. Do I need a speed defense one though? That's the question I have. I have an okayish one here that I kind of like more because this is crit rate and crit damage, and they're pretty fine with these ones. I think she needs that more, to be honest, than survivability. She needs kind of to do more damage. That's why I think that is better. As well as it's also 100 rating, so I don't think I need to spend on that defense one. But I think it could be actually a pretty decent one for my Hinami. Because my Hinami is dying too quickly. So for her, getting that blue one for defense would be nice. She definitely needs at least one good here. Yeah, I think maybe I'll get it. I'll get that for my Hinami. Hinami definitely needs support in terms of staying alive. I'll save this one. I think I'll get this. At least I'll try to get it, you know. If someone is not gonna buy it for 25k instantly, then I'll try it. Get some tickets. To be honest, I think next banner is probably gonna be CCG character. I think next banner is a CCG character, to be honest. Wait, we have 200 here. I think it's still not enough, even though we got 200 here. Oh, thank you for tickets. We have another good egg. That could be something, but probably nothing, to be honest. It's probably gonna be shit. Need to log in 1 more day, then 3 more days, and 4 days. Sure. Sure, I'll give him. So for this thing, actually, you need a fucking auto clicker to do this. They added a new Unforced challenge? Wait. They actually added. Oh, they actually added some. EX and Teiku. Oh, not this one. This arc unlocks on Sunday. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. I didn't actually see that. Ooh, this is interesting. Wait, let me. I'll just use Ito. Well, we'll play it then today. I actually didn't know they added it. I actually didn't see. Oh, okay. The rewards that they giving here is now those ones. So these scenes ones. Okay, interesting. Which one is it? Oh, this is actually playing Force challenge. Okay. We need to submit some shit there. Did they add maybe new Kanekis here? No. Still the same. They didn't add anything. Sad. Okay, we'll use it on Arima after that. The thing is, everything else is okay. Yeah, I think it's the universal scenes or whatever it's called, like the red ones. Yeah, that you can buy right now. You can see them from this here. Rare scene cars, special item for scene collection. Upgrade all character scenes. I think it's like a universal one, basically. I guess. I will do this first. I mean, we could still use this one. It's also taking a piss by this. Guess I'll do it on like last day or something like that. I'm still gonna try to get these 2k, but I don't think it's possible though. I'll still try it though. I'll save for now. I will be waiting to see if it's possible. I don't think there was even a way to buy them previously. Maybe in like a VIP shop, maybe there was some ways for that. But there wasn't any other ways, only in events. So on the Matto event, you could have bought them from the shop if you donated actually. If you're a free-to-play, you weren't able to get them. So I actually don't know much about them. Haven't even tried them yet. So now we can actually do that. Maybe, did they add something in the Endless Trials? Or is it still... Okay, this still end for that. They didn't do anything for that. Chapters, still on chapter 8. We're still on that one, guys. We're still not on the part where we can actually do everything. We're still on the same part. Okay, let's do it for a challenge then. I'm actually interested to see how hard is it gonna be. Oh, this actually requires a lot of stamina. There's a big amount of stamina. Oh, it's on auto. Sorry. Sure. Maybe I should have given him the stuff. Meyer Cecil's here, probably. No, my Ito. Sure. Did the alert not work here? for some reason. I mean, they're much tankier than they were previously, though. So that's something, I guess. And just to see how strong is gonna be the last guy, like the last boss, how big of CP he's gonna be. Because maybe because I didn't work on Aogiri at all, my Aogiri is probably very weak right now. So if he's like 900 CP, I'm not gonna be able to start first. Then that would be problematic, maybe. But I guess we'll see. Okay, first boss is done. Now Renji here. Jesus Christ, how much stamina do I need to do? Just one. Yeah, that's actually crazy. So much stamina, Jesus. We need to wait until we get the buffs here. Would be nice if he actually killed someone. Okay, thank you for killing. I think Ito is pretty useless here. Because she's not giving me alert at all. Like, what the fuck is this? Ito, do your work. You're supposed to give me alert. Where's my alert? Like, yeah, like my alert is actually not there. The fuck? Maybe he like debuffs or some shit that doesn't allow me to use alert. Okay. Hey yo, my Icho is dying, bro. Fuck off. They're pretty tanky. Jesus. They're pretty fucking tanky there, innit? Maybe I actually need to switch my RC cells because they're not doing enough damage here. As well as probably need to switch Ito. She's pretty useless if she's not giving me alert. I mean, Ayato doesn't care, he gets healed. But Ito is getting a little bit fucked there. I definitely need to switch my RC cells. Okay, there's we only took one life there. Jesus Christ, he's tanky as fuck. Maybe I should go more for damage from Ayato and not like focus on other units. And switch Ito for sure, because she is not useful here. Maybe Jason even would be better. You can definitely do some plays with him. Oh god. Now we're not getting Ayato. Great. Oh god, my Ayato is dead. Yeah, I definitely need to give them my RC cells. Because they're getting fucked. This is nice. This is actually a new strong enemy. That are pretty huge content. As well as it's like, just to try it, you need to use a fucking 200 CP there. 200 stamina just to try it. It's gonna be a big amount of money going to waste, I guess. Not amount of money, but amount of stamina. God, he's also dead now. Damn, he's tanky as fuck. Wait, can I, if I switch my RC cells now, does it matter? Or do I need to start over so that they matter? I think I can't really change it. I don't think it's gonna work. But I guess we'll try. Hoping it's gonna work. Okay, I'll need to give my red ones to Ayato. We'll just do it like this. So we'll give my red ones to Ayato here. Maybe I'll actually switch this one for the HP one. We'll unequip this for a moment. Lifesteal one is pretty good here. And we'll give him the restoration lifesteal one. I need to switch light ones. I mean, wait, is my Arima one better? I don't remember. No, okay. The ones are okay. Not the best ones, but it's gonna at least it's okay. Where's Tatra? Here. We'll need to give Tatra the ones that I use on Rabbit. This ones. Okay, now he's got a better chance for something. Oh, my game lagged there for a second. Jesus. Don't scare me like that. Okay, we gave Tatra that once. We'll probably switch Ito, because Ito is pretty useless then. Maybe this is actually the time to try this guy. Maybe this is actually the time to try this guy. He's not maxed out though, but I think he's gonna do the job. Probably. Hopefully. To be honest, hopefully he's gonna do the job. Right, maybe I should give him the centipede ones. I mean, centipede ones I have a pretty bad one. I don't even have the full-on ones. Maybe I'll just give him whatever good I have. Okay, he took RC cells from someone else, so this is gonna be maybe okay. I hope. Oh, this is... where is it again? Oh, sure. Here. probably need to do it once again. I want to do it. Oh, not this. I need to restart it then. Okay, let's see if it's working. I don't think it's working, but hope maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think they can switch it while I'm on the fight here. I guess we'll see based on damage probably. Okay, now she actually blocked something. Thank you. Previously, she wasn't. Okay, I mean, his passive is now doing some damage. That's great. As well as he's getting shields back again. Jesus. No, Ito. Useless Ito. I mean, they probably debuffed her. Yeah, I think it's better to start off because I don't know if they actually gave me the option here to. Am I using the RC cells that I put on them? I don't know. I'm actually kind of confused. Yeah, I think it's better to just start off. Yeah, we'll try one more time, and I think with Anteiku I should be okay, but with Aogiri again and CCG I'm gonna get fucked because they're not built at all. My Anteiku and CCG are not built at all. But on Wednesday, when is Wednesday? Oh, it's gonna be okay. Saturday and Sunday as well. So like in a few days we will be able to play this one still. Let me switch stuff up. I will put Jason here for the time being. I hope it actually now hopefully it's implemented now. I hope. Okay, let's hope it's working. Okay. Okay, let's debuff first. Okay, Jason unfortunately didn't trigger because we killed with Ayato. Is he always gonna go for like the right character? Or is it like the weakest character out of all of them is when he goes for them? How does it work? Maybe I should probably use Jason first and try to trigger him for killing so that he activates his passive. Probably should do that, to be honest. Okay, we'll trigger him first. Then the Ayatos go. Okay, are you gonna get triggered? Nope. I guess not. In stage 2, if they get shit. Oh. Okay, I see. Maybe I should kill this guy. Just to get some bonus for the next ones. God, like he's actually fucking tanking all of this shit with that shields of his. Maybe I'm getting debuffed so much from him. I actually like probably need to read what their like abilities are. Probably a good idea to do that and not just go blindly without like noticing anything. I'll do that. Sure. Okay, now he's dead. At least got some skill leveled up. Problem is this guy is a little bit fucked already. And I don't have shit. Oh no, he's one shot. Oh, my Jason's probably fucked. Oh, fuck! Yeah, my Jason is not built at all. He's also kind of useless then. I think the best way here would be probably using Centipede and Jason, both of them, for a solo target on this guy. Now it's kind of worse than it was with Ito, because Jason is for me pretty useless because I didn't build him at all, so he's pretty shit for me. Hey, maybe he's always going for the right one. I'm confused. Why is he always doing that? Oh god. Shield, damage, debuff, shield. Oh god. Oh my god, how much shields can you get in one turn? Holy fuck. Yeah, this is fucked. You need to kill them very fast before they get this stuff, right? I guess. Or maybe you need to save these ones and not kill them, so that he's not attacking much, and he's getting less shields. Okay. It's bad without Ayato. Yeah, I think you don't need AoE damage dealers here. I think you go for probably green Ayato and 3 carnival characters, probably better choice. Because then they don't kill these small ones, and they probably will attack except for Kaneki there. And maybe he's not gonna get those shields all the time then, I guess. Oh my god, he's not letting me play with this Ayato at all. At all. Yeah, I think a single target character is better here. Yeah, it's fucking. Do I need to build my Aogiri again? I don't want to build them. Just want to play some my Anteiku, bro. I don't want to build Aogiri as well again. Oh, this is a nightmare. Oh my god, this is still popping off. Okay, though. I think we finished pretty much everything here. Yeah. I think we finished everything on this account. So we probably can go and do the tier list now, to be honest. I'm gonna get that one. Maybe I should get a wit ones as well. At this point, I need to get those wit ones and at least put them on some characters. Maybe. Because I don't have any good wit ones, so Ayato is kind of struggling. Like Ayato and like Jason, all of those characters are struggling there without that. Okay, let me log into this second account, and while it's gonna be happening, we're gonna do the tier list. Okay, let me switch screens here. Okay. You should be able to see all of the stuff on the screen. So I didn't put them. Don't worry, this is like just random. I've put them on randomly, so that I don't need to always scroll down there. So we have triple S, SS, S, A, B, C, and D here. Okay, I think let me quickly get some water and I'll be back, and then we can probably start. So give me a minute there. Okay, I'm here. So let's do this freaking thing right here. Let's do the tier list. I think we'll leave the best ones for the last ones, you know. And we'll start with the. I think I don't need to evaluate the standard banner, right? Because they're not changing at all. They're not participating in the meta at all. So I think the only character that we'll put here is Clown. Other ones I'm not gonna be talking about them. Especially like Noro and Naki as well are gonna be here because again they're not participating in most of the metas. They're not gonna be there as well. But doesn't mean that they're like bad characters or anything like that. Some of these characters still have some use, but I'm not gonna be evaluating them anymore because it's just kind of pointless. Let's start with a Clown. Straight up A. Good unit. That the problem with him is that he was only useful in the boss battles. Other than that, seen nowhere other than that. So in boss battles, he would be triple S. But if you take him overall, he's useless in everything else except for the boss battles, like weekly challenges, all of that stuff. You know, in that one he's useful. Other than that, no use for him. The Christmas Kaneki, obviously he's better than Clown. More diverse unit, can be used in different teams, but he's just not a meta character right now. Even Anteiku doesn't use him. And I just he doesn't bring much to the team except the only thing he brings is like a counterplace for AoE characters, and even then he can get one shotted and it's kind of a problem for him. But I think it's most of the Kanekis has this problem where they get easily one shotted. But I think he's still a good unit. I mean, but I don't. The problem is he's not played at all. I think that's the problem with him. He's definitely a good unit. Like on paper, he's an easy SS. The problem is meta doesn't favor him. I think that's a little bit of a problem there because of that. But he's overall a very good unit, and definitely could be played in a lot of teams just as the like support. He's definitely not your main character in the story, you know, but definitely a good unit. But again, meta doesn't favor him. Christmas Hinami though, a little bit better. I'm gonna put her here just because she needs a team. Like if she's used by herself, she's pretty bad. Like again, some characters are very good on their own, so you base a team around them. And on that sense, Hinami is not that good because she's again only played in Anteiku. And it doesn't mean she's bad overall. In Anteiku, she shines a lot. She's like a triple S in Anteiku. But like as a standing character, I don't think she could be S, like SS or S triple S because of that, because she needs a team to work. And I think characters like that, whenever they need a team, like you're not going to be using her in diverse unit, yeah, right? Like, oh, in that sense, Rabbit is something better to use in a diverse team. For example, if you're going for Light Arima, Sen, Touka, Green Touka for the town, as well as Charm. And then you could put the Rabbit there. She's gonna play better role, I think, than this Hina here. But again, in Anteiku, she's a triple S, but in general, I would say she's a little bit lackluster compared to some other characters. On the other side, though, I think Rabbit is a little bit better than that. She could be played in every team, as well as she has some buffs for herself and buffs for the team. She boosts Anteiku as well. She could be played in other teams. Again, as I said, in diverse teams, she could be seen there, but I think she's most likely gonna be like switched up a little bit compared to other units. Like she could definitely see some switches for her. Like she's not an unexchangeable character. For like triple S characters are like the characters that you can't change in the team. and I think double S is like something they're really good, but they're exchangeable still in the team. They're like not must have in that team. So in that sense, like Hinami and Rabbit Touka are two exchangeable units between each other. So depending on who has more, who you invest more in, I think they could definitely exchange each other. But I think I favor Rabbit more, to be honest. I like her more in terms of what she brings into the team. Ryoko is an A. I mean, she's also like, she's kind of like a Kaneki. She's not a bad character on the paper, but meta doesn't favor her. Yomo is just better as a backup overall. Even in Anteku, you don't see use for her. She got like Ayeges, her taunt. Kind of a taunt as well. But versus Aogiri, that taunt is useless because mostly Aogiri uses Ayatos. And those Ayatos don't care about her taunt. Yomo boosts all of the aspects of the team more than her. She has probably a better damage reduction than Yomo, but the problem is she takes a lot of damage by herself because of her abilities. She kind of takes half of it, I think, damage to herself, and because of that she dies really quick. Like one turn, she's dead basically. Maybe your other units will survive there, sure, but I don't know if she's good enough to be there. Like, she's probably even worse than Clown, to be honest. Clown sees more meta plays because of the weekly challenges and boss fights, so he's more useful than her. So right now, she's pretty much here. Renji, Masked Renji, he's again another good unit. He can work in the diverse versions of any team. He can definitely work in any team. But obviously, best works in the Anteku, but he needs a high investments to work. He needs to be he needs a team that will survive long. So Anteku and CCG are the only teams that can do that. Aogiri, for example, will not favor him at all because he's more of like a supportive type unit that gives you damage reduction as well as some buffing your teams for buffing your units. And Aogiri doesn't need that because their survivability is already fucked. They don't care about that, so he doesn't favor them. Anteku is the only team that really favors them because CCG already has a very tanky unit and they already has a better support in terms of Akira compared to Renji. So he also kind of falls off from meta, even though if you're having him like on triple S, you're probably not going to be using him. But overall, he's a good unit. He's got a pretty good basic stats. He's got a good defense, very tanky, good HP wise. He's very good. In terms of attack, he's a little bit lackluster, but again, he's an Anteku unit, and mostly all of them have the same problem with having not enough damage. Akira, though, I think is a 2SS, probably best debuffer in the game. In terms of like how she debuffs, as well as she could be a very strong unit, probably definitely better than Rabbit here, I would say. Pretty solid in every term. I think she also is lacklusting in terms of investments. So if you're using her on like 3 stars, you're not gonna get much use from her. You need to have her on like D and higher for her to shine the most. On triple S, she fucking slaps. Especially in CCG type teams, she's incredibly strong, incredibly sick. As well, she got the good passive whenever like you attack her, she gives some damage back, and if you have a good investments in terms of damage into her, she can do some decent damage back, you know. So that's why I would put her here. But again, she needs a very high investments to be good. But overall, she's a very diverse character as well. You can use her in any team and she's gonna work. But again, CCG is her best place. All straight up A, I think. To be honest, I like Renji more even than All. Again, another very high investments unit. She needs to be at least like triple S to work. And that is a maximum in this game, and he needs that to actually work in Anteku. Even then, I don't like him. Even then, I think, for example, the new blue Touka would be better than just having him there. I don't like him at all, to be honest. And meta also doesn't favor him. He's very tanky. He's got a good HP. His damage is extremely low. He's a green unit. That means red Ayato fucks him up all the time. So in that sense, I don't really like the character here. But I mean, he could work again. He could work in Anteku. You could build him, but I don't think like there's just better units in Anteku than him that can favor you more, especially on the higher investment side. Just using these two characters together compared to this guy is much better, like without having a support here in terms of all. Uta, I think he kind of slacked off a little bit because of the Sen. He's definitely still a really, really good support. It's just, again, the problem of Sen being there. No one really needs... he takes a spot, you know? He takes a spot when he attacks, and Sen doesn't do that. You only maybe like need to once in a while use her to get some damage debuff or something like that, damage reduction and skill levels up. Other than that, you don't really need to use her. She just passively buffs your skill levels, and just in general gives you the sharpen that is so much better than Uta's just giving basically your basic stats increase and stuff like that. Much better than him, so he's kind of fallen off a little bit here. But again, he's not bad. It's not in that sense. Kinami, I mean, she's almost a standard banner character now, right? No one uses her again. She's still the best healer probably in the game, because there's not much healers in the game anymore. She still does do her work as a healer, but she's just useless, pretty much. Her damage is okay. Her survivability, though, is kind of lackluster compared to other units in even in Anteku. But as well as meta doesn't favor her at all. She gets too easily swept by Aogiri for her to be much of a use. Because she's too far in terms of like healing. She's too focused on healing, so she doesn't bring much other than that to the team, and that's why she's probably here. I think that's fair for her. Amon, straight up triple S. Probably everyone would agree at this point, the best single target in the game. Like, his single target damage is bonkers. Like, actually insanity. He's got a good team on his side as well, CCG support. Like, he's got Akira on his side, he's got Red Arimas on his side as well, that favor him a lot. He's got a passive that makes some damage in the beginning of the turn. Obviously, it's not the same as Red Ayato's, but still a very solid one. And his single target is just too good. I think that's why he definitely stands in triple S. Yomo, though. Yomo... So I'm a little bit conflicted here. He's either triple S or double S here. So he's a best diverse backup unit in the game. Best backup unit, to be honest, in the game. Just because he's so diverse. He's good in anything. You can put him in any team. He's the best one out of all of the backup characters, like Maro and even Combat Kaneki. He's the best one. The problem is he's not getting used anymore in that, because again, Combat Kaneki exists and Maro. They're not diverse at all, but they're doing the best job they can in the teams they're used, right? So he doesn't really need to be there. But I think he's still people, a lot of people still use him in weekly challenges, boss fights, over even those two characters. even though they're using like an Aogiri unit to do the damage, they're still preferring him because he buffs a lot. And these units sometimes need like a full-on an Aogiri team or like full-on CCG team to add most to them, and he doesn't need that because he can do it for everyone. So in that sense, I think he's still triple S. Still the best backup character. Itori, I think just because she's more useful than Uta in terms of other modes, like let's say weekly challenge, boss fights, much more useful than Uta and can be paired up with Sen easily. Good buffs for like Red Arima, Red Ayato, can buff them a lot. And much stronger buffs than Uta as well, kind of. As well as her, I think she gives more basic stat increase than Uta, but I could be wrong on this one. Just in terms of her active skill. I think definitely double S is probably good enough. Probably good enough there. Kaneki doesn't favor meta again. He's good overall, but I don't think he's meta. He's probably the best out of A tier, I would say. Meta doesn't favor him at all. Like his basic stats are pretty weak. He's getting swept easily by, for example, Red Ayato. You need very high investments in him, as well as you need to start first for him to do anything. If you're like, it basically means you need to have an Aogiri type CP to start with this guy first. Because Yomu is better than Rabbit. Again, he needs a very, very high investments to be... Rabbit is definitely not a triple S unit. Like, her damage is very low. Her survivability is very questionable as well. She only works because Anteiku is so good. If Anteiku wasn't so good, she would be like down here. Even less than A tier. Like, she's very very bad unit overall in terms of everything. Her basic stats are very low. Her damage is very lackluster. Survivability is also kind of mid. She's mid at best on her own, but in Anteiku she works good, but that's why I've put her there. Awakened Kaneki again, I think he's here, to be honest. Meta just doesn't favor him. He's good at character overall, but his survivability is questionable, and even Anteiku cuts him because they don't need him in that team. He doesn't bring much to the team. Other than that, as well as like he needs a 3-star skills to use. Like he needs that stuff to be working. One of your friends like 6 mil in RTA with her, and her debuffs are really good. I mean, you can use that 6 mil with her, sure. But if he can do the 6 mil with her, then he's gonna do 20 mil with probably Red Ayato. Or, I mean, in that comparison, like, Hinami can do the same thing as well. In terms of damage, Hinami is even probably better than Rabbit there. But Rabbit also, like, in terms of debuffs and stuff that she has, she's a little bit better than Hinami in that sense. But Hinami brings more to the team as well compared to Rabbit. I'm not saying Rabbit is like bad or super bad. She's on her own, she's not that good. Again, she's only good because of how good the Anteiku is. Like, if you're gonna use her in any other team, like if you're gonna put her in CCG, for example, she's not gonna shine that much. Probably even not gonna shine at all. Or like if you're gonna put her in an Aogiri, definitely like anyone will be out damaging her in that team for sure. That's why Yomo, again, he's a backup character, best backup support in the game. He's used in he can be used in any team. His buffs are insanely big. He's one of the reasons why Anteku is so good as well, because you have this guy in the backup. You can exchange her for Hinami and you're gonna be good. You're not losing much on if you exchange for Hinami. But if you exchange, for example, Yomo in a backup for Ryoko, you're gonna be losing most of the time to anyone who's using Yomo over this girl, for example. You can't exchange him for anyone else in Anteku. As well as you still in any weekly challenges and other stuff, he's still used in like most of the builds. That's why he's better here. He's definitely a triple S character compared to her. Maro, an S. I mean, he's extremely broken in CCG. Like, CCG favors him a lot. But I mean, maybe here, but probably better choice. Double S on Maro, because just purely because he is such a good support for a backup, the only backup for CCG. And he buffs a lot of stuff for CCG for sure. As well as she crits, and CCG loves crits. They love that a lot. So he probably here. On par with like Akira, he's definitely a big unit that you can't really exchange in the CCG. Like you can't put someone else in a backup who's gonna be better than him for CCG, just specifically for CCG. He's gonna be there. Combat Mechanic is the same thing. For purely Anteku, Aogiri, he's the best. Best unit for purely Aogiri. Not exchangeable there. Much like you can't put someone else in the backup except for him, because he's purely an Aogiri unit. You can't put anyone else except for him. Like you can put someone else, like let's say Centipede in the backup, right? So you're using everyone else in the front. You don't have Combat Mechanic. You put Centipede in the back for the CP. But again, like Centipede is not gonna buff anyone, right? So if your team is dying, Centipede is not much of a use anymore, and he's still there, like buffing your team, giving you more attack, so that hopefully you can kill someone, as well as his skill level up is huge as well. So definitely a big one. No, Itori is here just because purely, not only that she favors the red team, she's extremely good unit in the weekly challenges, boss fights. Everyone uses her there. That's why she's here. Like I agree with her being just overall an S unit, but because she can be still used for just purely basic stats, increase all of those modes that needs a big amount of damages. She's gonna be your second after like Sen, who's you're gonna be using. You're not gonna be going for like Uta, you're going to go for her just because she can do that. As well as skill level increase still is pretty good. And still a red type team, maybe even though no one uses it, it's still a very strong team if you have everyone build there. So she's still a double S for sure for me. It's but again, it's my opinion on her. It's about everything: PvP, PvE, world boss, everything about that. Like I'm talking about every stuff in the game where she could stand there. Like you need to also like take into consideration the boss fights, right? If you're talking about everything, PvE content, PvP content everywhere. She's okay in PvP as well. You can definitely use the red team, but it's not meta anymore, that's for sure. Red Arima, I think overall triple S, a very strong unit. He needs investments to be very strong, but he's got a newer C cell from the shop, for example. That's a extremely broken one, probably the best one. not exchangeable in CCG. Definitely can't change him for anyone else. Yo, what's up, John? How are you? I think meta also favors him a lot. The CCG currently is in a very good state. They're very tanky, doing pretty big amounts of damage in terms of like even solo targets. Can be good in any mode. Pretty much any team could favor him as well. You can put him in any, as well as he can go for like a red team as well in with a Tori, and would be really good there as well. Overall, he's very tanky, very strong damage, good HP, all of that. He's got all of the stuff to be a good unit. Ito, I think she's somewhere here. You might say it's current meta. It's everything. It's basically everything. We're taking into consideration everything: PvP, PvE, meta, all of that. I think she's still okay. I think she should be here. I think meta as well, like, kind of doesn't favor her because of the Sen. Sen existing make her a little bit less impactful, but she still brings alert. And whenever you're on the same level of CP, sometimes she could play bigger role than Sen. Sometimes. But she's very cuttable. She's very replaceable with Sen in that sense. You're not gonna be using her much in modes, other modes as well, like even in some boss fights and stuff. She's cuttable. No one is using her, for example, compared to Itori. Itori is more popular in those types of situations. In PvP as well, she's very cuttable. No one is using her. Even like the whales cut her, even though they probably have her on like triple S, they still cut her and go for pure CP build with units being just purely damage dealers, not even having any support sometimes. It's also goes there. So I think she's overall here. Probably. Tatara, I think he's a very good unit. A tier list lineups? Sure, we could try doing that. But we'll finish this one first. Tatara, I think he's probably the best. He's somewhere like between these two. He's still used in meta. He's still used in different modes. He brings something that like the Anteku or Agiri, sorry, kind of lacks. He brings them a little bit more survivability. He's got the Forbidden as his active skill as well. So he debuffs a lot. Like in terms of debuffing the skill levels, he's such a good unit. He basically counters Sen. He works extremely good with Aogiri. He heals. He buffs damage. He debuffs. He does all that support unit should be doing. And still, even by now, whales still use him, even if they're going for the carnival units. Like they go Jason, for example, Light Ayato, Tatra, and new Ayato, or like with the centipede over this Ayato. He's still good in the current minute. He's good in PvP, PvE. Boss fights maybe is the only place he kind of lacks because you need more damage. And so you would switch him for someone like Centipede probably to do more damage, right? Or like Jason, whatever character you like decide to go for. So definitely could be switched there. But I think he's overall still a very solid one. Is still going really uptight up there. Red Ayato, I don't think we still need to like. I think he's still extremely good unit. He's still he could be played in anything, to be honest. Like just if you want a strong unit to do damage in AoE damage, still the best AoE damage dealer in the game. Can't compare him to much of other units. Still good in terms of meta. And some people cut him up, but I think it depends on what type of Aogiri you're using. Whales tend to cut him sometimes, but there's still a lot of whales who still run him, and he still works perfectly. I guess it depends on what type of Aogiri you want to build. It's still played, as well as he's still a good unit to go versus Anteku, because of the lethal as well as he because of the taunt, especially now with Red Touka being taunted all the time. You need to have him, probably because he can do the AoE damage, and then the taunt doesn't matter much if you can one-shot the Anteku. Then he's definitely better than someone else who will be needing to go for the taunt ones, especially if the Red Touka is the charmed one. So you're gonna be like hitting a brick wall basically with bare hands. In that sense, Juzo is a tricky one. He's a good unit overall. Like, he's definitely one of the best AoE damage dealers. The problem is he's slacking off a lot. CCG cuts him a lot as well. They don't even use him too much because there's just no place for him when there's like this scuffed uptight, team. They're more in favor of like Arimas and Amon, and just the last one is probably like Sen for the support, and then they cut him up. But he still can do a big amount of damage. Definitely good. The problem is he's a little bit because mostly game is like 1 or 2 turns. Juzo needs a few turns to like get his boost marks, get the best outcomes. You need to kill someone for him to activate as well. That makes him a little bit slower compared to someone like Red Ayato in that sense. Red Ayato doesn't need all of that to be strong, and Juzo like needs a little bit of time, to start doing stuff. As well as you need, again, to kill someone to activate his passive, but his passive is extremely broken if you can one-shot someone with like probably with Amon or Aima, then he activates and he can do insane amount of damage, and he can probably sweep the whole team with that. So that's why he's here, I think. Light Aima, I am actually I've always put Light Aima on Triple S, but I don't think he's Triple S anymore. Even though he's very strong when you pair up him with Green Touka. The problem is, without that, he's not that good. Even in CCG, he's very good for the defense side, for making them tanky, giving shields and stuff. But his overall damage is very low. Basic stats is though very good. He's like defense and HP wise, he's very big on them. He's very strong, maybe probably like something like this. Like he's somewhere in between. Like if there was like his SS plus, I would put him there. He could definitely go in that slot, being there. It's just he needs someone else to be good. Compared to some other characters, like Amon doesn't need anyone to be good. Light Arima doesn't need anyone to be good. Like Yomo doesn't need. Red Arima doesn't need anyone to be good. And he kind of needs that team. Especially like if you're using a diverse, you definitely need Green Touka. Otherwise, he's just useless in other teams other than CCG. You're not going to be using him anywhere else. If you're not using him paired up with Green Touka again. So she basically made him meta again. If she wouldn't exist, he would still probably be down, not in the meta, maybe only in CCG again teams. Other than that, he wouldn't see any play at all. Sen, like probably the best character in the game because she's the support that can do all. She can do all. That's why she's the best one. I don't think you need too much of an explanation why she's so good. Skill levels, reduction, sharpen that she gives to the strongest unit in your team, giving them the extreme amount of damage buffs. Also used in everywhere, like PvP, PvE, boss fights, all of that. Still, like you can't even change her to anyone. To be honest, like she's not exchangeable for Uta or Itori. You still need her most of the time. As well as like you don't exchange her for Ito either. So I mean, pretty obvious triple S. Team Hinami, I think she's an SS. Again, she's used in everything as well. She's good in PvE, PvP. Maybe a little bit lackluster in terms of diversity. She doesn't have much of use outside of Anteiku, if only in like boss fights. Definitely a very strong unit, as well as if you're using on the boss fight, you need someone to do immunity. Tori and her can pair up and do a pretty good stuff there. Really gives a pretty big amount of buffs, damage reduction as well. She can heal also, big one. Skill level increase, but she does it passively. That's why she's like much worse than San in terms of skill level increase. Only like you need to survive 3 turns, but in Anteiku she's broken as fuck. Like in terms of just Anteiku, she would be there, but in terms of the overall use, she's definitely good in everything, except that she's only a unit for Anteiku, and on like support fully for Anteiku. Like Sen is such a diverse unit. You can't, for example, exchange Inaogiri Sen for Hinami, right? So that's why I would say she's a little bit less, like lower than this Sen. Green Touka is in triple S. Good on everything. Good in PvP, good in PvE, big damage, big survivability, extremely big survivability actually. Makes one of the main reasons why Anteiku is even good is her. Like she and paired up with this Hinami is making the Anteiku work. Probably if these two wouldn't exist, Anteiku wouldn't even be played at all. Like Rabbit can't be the solo, like, carry for Anteiku. This Hinami can't be solo carry for Anteiku as well. But these two are the main reasons why Anteiku is so good, as well as her charm is extremely broken. It's a free town as well. She can give a town for anyone, and she's extremely broken paired up with the red token. That's we're gonna talk about next. Giving her the charm is extremely broken combo. Not cutable at all. You can't exchange her for anyone else in the Anteiku. Can work again. She made Light Ayato meta again. In terms of diverse team, again, she works in any diverse team. If you combine her with anyone else, she can definitely be a good support, as well as like a sub DPS for sure. So I think she's a triple S unit for sure. Red Touka, I'll put her here actually. I think Red Touka is not that good overall. She's very low on damage, like extremely low on damage. Even with a good RC cell, she's not gonna be doing like crazy amount of damage at all. Like her damage is mid at best. Like she's kind of like an O. But her struggle is so broken. Like paired up with this Touka is insanity. Giving her the taunt, you're basically making every single target unit in any team useless because of this combo here. Because if she's got a taunt, she's got a struggle, that means you can't kill her, at least for first 2 turns. You will not be able to kill her. After that, you probably can, but she's very tanky as well, kind of. Her stats in terms of being tanks, like her HP defense, is pretty high. The problem is she's not really useful in any team at all. except for Anteku. Again, she's not used in PvE much. Like in PvE, I guess you could use her in full Anteku build. But again, even there, you can just cut her for like Christmas Hinami, and she would be better. Because in PvE, you're not looking too much on that survivability, and that struggle is not that useful. I think Christmas Hinami in that sense would be much better than her. She's definitely cuttable out of all of them, depending on what you want. Sometimes people cut her for Christmas Hinami, going for like 2 AoE units in the Anteku as well. She brings some good shields to Anteku, that's a good stuff. She gives a lot of shields, but other than that, she doesn't do much. She has some buffs that are good, but other than that, also kind of I don't know. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt all the time. She's still a good unit, but I don't think she's like good enough to be in top there. But in Anteku, she's a 3+, obviously. All of those like units are pretty strong in their own. Centipede, I'll give him an SS. Just because he's a good unit overall. His basic stats is incredible. He can output a big amount of damage if he gets all of his stacks up, as well as all of the debuffs he does. Pretty huge. But he's the most cuttable out of all of the Aogiri, I think. Because Jason exists. As well as the new Ayato sometimes favor other characters more than him, but he's definitely a good unit. Like he's exchangeable, but it doesn't mean that he's bad. He's really good unit, as well as he's a very good even solo. Like you can use him in just not even Aogiri. You could use him for boss fights, for example, where you would cut some other units, and he's still gonna be good. Still outputs insane amount of damage by himself. Just because he can purely debuff the enemy and buff himself. That's why he's also a pretty good character overall. Definitely like a higher end of SS tier. Jason, probably in 3+. Like I would put him somewhere in between as well. But I think he deserves to be a 3+, because a very strong solo target. His passive could hit a scary amount of times. Were you contemplating on putting him S? No, I didn't even actually think about putting him in S. If you're talking about Centipede, obviously. I didn't think about putting him there at all. He definitely not here for sure. Like I was thinking about putting him here or here. This is where I was like debating for myself, where should I be putting him. But I think he's good in SS. I think he's a little bit like Jason's basic stats are incredible compared to this Centipede. And on a high investment, Jason is better. He's gonna do more damage. He's gonna be overall better character than Centipede. In higher investments, like with low investments, Centipede's better. But if you take everything into consideration, Jason is overall better. They're pretty much the same character in terms of what they do for the team. But just because as well, Jason has a passive that allows him to basically do insane amount of damage if you kill someone. That's where he comes into play, and he can do a very scary stuff. As well as he's some of the like uncuttable unit from Aogiri now. He's more like uncuttable than Centipede as well. Shu, I guess he's S. Just purely overall, he's a good unit. He's a first of a kind of an assistant character. In assistant, he's the best. The problem is he's not useful anywhere else except for assistance. In assistance, definitely a huge unit, best of a time. But again, other than that, there's no place to put him. Like you're not gonna be even using him on a field. Like there's no point to use him. You're just gonna put him on assistance, and he's gonna be good enough in there. Yo, what's up, Pena? So for that sense, I still put him here. He's good enough, but he's definitely not. He doesn't need to be in a team. He doesn't like change a lot, but he definitely is good in assistance. That's for sure. Just because of that, I will put him in the S. Ayato, like Ayato, definitely here. Like, there. Let's put two Ayatos together there, right? Extremely good. He debuffs. His passive is broken. He's a light unit, so you can use him on boss fights as well. PvP, PvE, boss fights everywhere. He's used everywhere. One of the most uncuttable units in the Aogiri. Like, probably you will never change him for anyone else. Maybe like later when there's gonna be a new units coming in future, maybe something will change for him. But for now, he's uncuttable. Meta favors him a lot. Big CP on him as well. Maybe not as big as Jason, but still the best one out there in Aogiri. Like every variation of Aogiri favors him as well. Just good for anything. Good in anything. So fair to be here, I think. The new Touka. So I think she's actually a double S unit. Like, because she buffs herself a lot, she needs the time. I think because of the time she needs, she's a little bit lackluster. But she's definitely a very strong unit, as well as in Anteiko. The problem is she needs high investments as well. But with high investments, she's the unit that Anteiko kind of lacked compared to everything else. Like they're starting to change meta a little by little. I think adding characters like this. She's the first Anteiko character that actually buffs damage a lot. Like she's the damage buffer. Because previously, like Hinami, it buffs the tankiness of them. She debuffs. She buffs the tankiness of the team. She kind of also buffs the team as well. She buffs the team for making them tankier. And this is the only character that was actually there for buffing the damage. And like all a little bit there as well, but his buffs are so small that it's funny, you know? And her is much better. I think she's a pretty strong unit overall. Very strong there, very solid. But again, I don't know how good her diversity wise. I think she's not gonna be good. Maybe in some cases, but again, she could be played in diverse teams. I could see that. But I think overall here, she's only an Anteiko unit, not even any other teams. Ayato is probably like the highest SS, like somewhere in between again. Somewhere in between these two. I could see both ways, him being here and him being here. Good in PvP, good in PvE, good in boss fights, everywhere. The only drawback with him that I have, I think, is that he's not gonna be played if he's not in a whale team. Like that's the only drawback for him. Because in the whale team, obviously, if you're pairing up him with Jason and Kakuja Kaneki and Ayato in the there as well as him, he works perfectly fine. But if you're not pairing it with them, for example, Red Ayato doesn't really care about that. He doesn't need it. He's like increase in damage. Overall, he's as well like he can do some decent damage if he's very high investments. But other than that, like his damage is better than mid for sure, but not very high either. Like his damage is not going to be compared to Centipedes or Jason or like Light Ayato one. But his buffs are very good. He's a very strong unit. I think maybe again it's a little bit early for these two to talk about them. Again, we didn't see a lot of the meta still. like we need to see how meta will evolve in like month or two. Maybe there's gonna be like a new unit for Aogiri, and then this guy is just not played at all. For the moment, though, I think he's somewhere in between again. I'm putting him. I would put him in between this. I think that's the perfect spot for him. I think it's like if he would be a little bit more better, but as a character by himself, if he wouldn't really care about needing other characters, as well as like just buffing himself like other Aogiris do. Like these characters buff themselves, and they are really good because of that. But his CP as well is very good. But like blue Touka's, for example, the CP is higher than this guy's. Like she's higher CP than this guy. On higher investments as well. She brings more CP as well. She's like brings that CP to Anteku. If you have her on high investments and you're using a high investment CP Anteku, then she can as well boost that CP for sure. But he's good. He's definitely a good unit overall. I think that's fair for him to be here. So I guess we'll need still some time to see how this evolves. But it seems like he's a whale character as well. For newer players, he's okay. But for those who are like free to play or low spenders and they already spend, like, for example, boosting Jason, Centipede, this Kaneki, and this Ayato. Oh, sorry, this Ayato and this Ayato. You don't really need him in that team. You can play with that without that, and you're gonna be good. Like for Wales, he's an incredible character though. If we take that in consideration, then he's definitely an SS unit. Maybe higher. Maybe higher. We'll still need to see how it's gonna evolve. We'll see how it's gonna, if he's gonna be better or worse, or maybe he's gonna be the most OP unit at some point. If no one is gonna be cutting him out. I think that's it for the tier list. I think as I don't think did we forget someone? I don't think so. The only Sachi, but I'm not gonna talk about Sachi. No point in talking about him. He's a fucking 2K character that will probably, most of people will never even see him. I have him 6-star and he scales based off the team around him. I mean, yeah, he scales a lot in Aogiri, that's for sure. But like, you're not gonna be, for example, you can use Jason in some other teams as well as him by himself. Jason is an extremely strong unit. Like, for example, if you want to boss fights, you're definitely using him. As well as, like, for example, weekly challenge, definitely using him, for example, for a dark type, you know, when you need dark type damage. And for example, someone like Ayato, you're definitely not going to be using him as a weekly challenge unit, right? Again, he's an AoE unit, but still, there's some AoE units that you will be using, like Red Ayato for sure could be used in those cases. Like Light Arima could be as well used as the weekly challenge if you have a very high investments in him. Could be used. But yeah, obviously he's like, the Amon favors him more in that sense. In the boss fights though, he's still good. PvE, PvP, also good. I think this is fair for now. For now, it's fair, I think, to put him there. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe he's a triple S. I guess we'll see. We'll see. We'll see more after some time as well. We'll see how the game goes. So this was my tier list. This is my opinion on the characters. You can think otherwise, obviously. I'm not saying that this is the most correct tier list that you will ever see. Obviously, yeah, you can have other opinions on all of this stuff. So if you have your thoughts on this one, I would definitely love to see what you think on some of those characters. Maybe you think someone should be higher, someone should be lower, maybe. I definitely love to see what you think of those. Like, for example, Lewis said he thinks Rabbit should be higher, I guess, than Yomo. Or maybe Yor should be lower and on the same par with Rabbit, maybe. I don't know how... Where would he put her, but... Oh, I forgot to put the music. Okay, while the RTA is still here, let me do the RTA there real quick. Let me just do that. Chujin is fucking blazing for them. Chujin is going crazy. All of that stuff. What was I using even? Oh, this one. Sure, this team is okay. A-okay. Oh, nice. Thank you. Okay. Lady boy for quadruple S. Oh, we have a clown lover in the chat here, Rello. Well, I didn't know you're that kind of a person. Didn't know you're so much into Nico. I thought you were into Taki or whatever. Who were you always saying for me to get? Taki? But I guess you're into Nico now. I respect that. I respect that though. I respect. I'm also myself a Nico lover, you know? Taki incoming. Oh, we have the red Touka here. Okay, today hoping we get to Diamond. I'm hoping for that. I mean, I don't have much time left. I think it's like 40 minutes. But hopefully in that time we'll get there, you know? A struggle activated. We're still going for that fucking struggle. Okay, nice. Thankfully that red Touka on the bot wasn't with too many stars, as well as investments. Sometimes those bots has a pretty decent red Touka. And she just outlives if you don't have a single target like me. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, we're going good. Is this enough to get to plat 1? Okay, good. That's good. We can get to diamond. We need to get to diamond like 4, then so after the reset I will not go down to plat again. Oh, I'm not starting first here. I'm probably getting fucked. Oh, okay, interesting. He's not using support. He's going for that CP play. That CP play right there. I think he should use supports, to be honest. Especially over this red Touka there. That would be much better. Like, his rabbit is doing decent. Ayato is doing decent damage. I don't know about Kaneki yet. But this Touka is not enough to do damage there. Oh, he's out of here. Nice. Even though I didn't start first. Still won. That's good. Oh, 800. Nice. 844 KCP. Great. Touka-chan! Yeah. Sure, mate. Sure. Let's fight that one. Let's get used to that one. We're gonna do 1 win, 1 lose. Pretty much at this point. All the time. Let's get the my favorite RTA happening. Favorite RTA moments where you just win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. And at some point you get somewhere. Little by little. The nightmare mode starts here. I need someone to switch for Noro. Like, especially once single target would be better, but I don't have anyone else to do that yet. Red Touka will probably take his place at some point. I wish I could use the blue Touka here, but she's a little bit problematic with that. Because she needs investments. And I don't have a spare tokens that I could use. As well as I didn't even get this rabbit to D on this one yet. And I need to get her to D. So that I can use all of my refinements that I've saved. Hopefully I get lucky on the star ups on like whatever is gonna be next. Oh, another skip. On the next carnival. I would love to get some luck on that one. Like if I can at least get 2 star ups, that would be very nice. Then I could just wait for the login rewards, and then I'm definitely making her a triple S. So we need to wait and get lucky as well, like really lucky. I would like whoever's the next character. Maybe if it's an Anteiku character actually, like then I really want to get Anteiku character more probably. But if the next carnival is like a CCG unit, fuck that CCG unit. You don't even need to give me any of his copies. Just give me star ups, like literally 0 copies in 100, but you give me like 3 copies of the star ups. I'm happy with that. Like actually would be more happy than getting the character. I'm taking that. Please do that for me, please. I would consider myself lucky if I can get that. I think on Centipede banner, I've got like 2 star ups, so that was huge. Or was it on? I remember. Was it on Centipedes or was it on Arima one? I actually don't remember now. I think on Arima I got only 1 star up, and then when I got on Centipede banner 1 more star up, I used it to level him up. To level up Arima to 3 stars. I think that's what I did. I think. Okay, -1. Okay. I really need a single target here. Like without any single targets is so bad. I would love a green Touka here, to be honest. That would be my best bet here. Over this Noro, and we're blazing through for that stuff probably. If I got that. Okay. Let's see that next whale now. Let's see that whale that we can skip right now. 900 CP coming. Oh, maybe not 900 CP. Is it the same guy with no supports? Oh no, this is different guy. Okay, Ayato. Juzo? You didn't use Juzo here. Interesting. Maybe I should have used Arma just to get some shields there. Now he's gonna use Juzo and kill my Sen. For sure, killing her there. Triple S Juzo is huge though. Fucking huge. Oh, my team is dead. Triple S Juzo incoming. And I'm probably lose. Triple S Juzo, like. Props to this guy though, for actually going for Juzo and not Red Ayato. Usually people go for that road, but he's taking some other roads. And that's cool. I love to see the respect. Respect for me. This is respect from me for that stuff. He's not going for the same as everyone for the Aogiri road and going for something different with Juzo. He's probably trying to build CCG, I guess. As well as he can... Why doesn't he have the Red Arma though? I think that would work better. Red Arma plus Juzo plus the Light Arma. I think that would work perfectly actually for him and his team there. They would buff each other. As well as Arma, Red Arma really favors having CCG units. Okay. I need to get this guy to his passive. We can probably save these ones for next turn. Yeah, that was the better idea. Okay, let's see the whale now. Let's see that whale who's gonna be appearing now. Let's see him. Let's see the man himself. Where's that 900 CP? Or 800? Oh, not a whale. I guess. Something different. I think that's the guy that I previously thought as well. He's got a pretty decent Ayato though. Like his damage is pretty high. He's almost getting rid of my shields by his passive. It's pretty high. I think when he's gonna invest more in him, he's gonna be much stronger. Oh, the first one finally appeared. How much was it? 700? Yeah. Oh, CCG. Oh, this is definitely a big whale. Jeez. He's 220 and he's such a high investments. Jeez, bro. Nice one. As well as going for CCG. Respect. Another respect for them. I'm interested to see how much startups he's got on that ones. Like that's a lot, but how big of the startups is that? Like is that everyone on like D or maybe even higher than that? I think probably the Light Arma is probably around like D, but other ones probably higher than that. Okay. Maybe I didn't even need to use Arima there. Because now I will need him. Yeah, I also think he's like all 6 stars probably. But probably more than that. I think it's more than that. To be honest. Like it's 760k CP. It's probably more than just 6 stars. Like Arima probably not that high because again he's a carnival character, right? So it's too much investments to him to get him to like S or whatever. Your whale has less CP, I think, because of the Acura being lower star level. Maybe. Maybe Acura. Like the most ones they give in that team is the. Oh Jesus! Everyone 300. What is this? Present for me, I guess. Oh, Ayato got one-shotted. The most that gives, I think, Red Arima gives, and Sen gives a lot CP, kind of, in that team as well. Probably the most comes from the Red Arima. The Light Ayato also gives, Red Arima as well, gives a lot. But probably mostly from Red. Red one, I think. Because Red Arima's CP is pretty high. Okay, we're very close. Very close to Diamond. We need to skip one right now after we get Whale. Then we go next. Win a few times, yeah. The same guy again. But I'll give him thumbs up. Respect. Respect from me. I give him my thumbs up. Are pretty close, very close. Very, very close to Diamond 1. Or Diamond 5. I mean. Very nice. Thankfully he doesn't have Arima or Red Touka there in the back. That would make it longer to fight him. I wanted their C-cells. Where's the... I'm actually confused. Where's the auctions? I think on my server they were not getting any auctions. That's a little bit problematic. As well as like all of the auctions that we're getting mostly is about like, you know, some fragments, chests, all of that shit. And we don't need that. We need the good stuff. You know what I mean? Juzo top G. Nice one. Juzo top G. Oh, we're missing 5. No game. We're gonna lose now. Then we need like four games. If we don't win any so far, like only versus bots, then around 4 games probably. Okay, we got the bot. Then that's pretty good. If this is not like crazy bot there. Okay, this is, I think this is okay, but so we probably win here, and we're good. I think we're on the diamond now. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay, nice. I think we've done it. I think we are on the diamond now. Yay, diamond 5. We got to the diamond. Now the only thing for me is at least to get to diamond 4. And then we could probably like just wait for the weekly reset. And we're good. Exchange. Where's my Touka? I want that Touka so bad. Oh, I didn't exchange this one yet. Hina and Itori. I could get these ones. I didn't get this ones yet. Get some of these ones as well. For now it's okay. This one. Okay, I'll use them on my Yomo. Oh, this is a shit one. We will get Jason for the sake of getting his stuff. Where's my Yomo? 54. Needs more. Needs better stuff. Yomo. Okay. That's good. We'll need to do these ones as well. Oh, project startup. Thank you for 3k there. Multi. Yep, nothing. No fake outs either. I'll need to do the boss fight later. Characters. What is it happening here? We don't have much. We don't have much. Auctions. Nothing in auctions. I need to do the boss fight as well. Where is it? Here. So confused. Still confused about the new interface. Okay, I've been in this one. World boss. I think it's okay. We can put him to buff this Arima though. I think it's okay. We'll put her here. Okay. Give me a second there. I'll be back in a minute. While this is going on. Okay. Finish the boss here. What else do I need to do? Gold ones. XP one. Attribute arena. And I will put her here. Now this is okay-ish. With a puff. Oh, I didn't play so long that it's actually showing me tutorial for the fucking RTA, bro. This is crazy. I haven't played so long that it's showing me that shit. Okay, we got back into top 10. We're back. Oh, now we're almost in top 5 actually. Like I can't do anything about that guy. Probably about this guy as well. Having Ito there. As well as Ayato and B. Oh, nice team. Oh, this is the actual CCG build here with Ayato. Just for the sake of, I guess, damage. For the sake of CP, I mean. Okay, we did that one. Okay, we almost finished Battle Pass. Nice. That's nice. I'll probably save and then get this once. I'll start saving keys, and whenever she's gonna be there, I can actually instantly try to at least get her from that ones. Yeah, I need to put assignments in. We need to go crazy on the assignments again. Okay. Nice. I'm on 56 tickets and 25k. So in case Legacy banner comes, I'm okay for now. Like, I definitely can do like 1 rotation for sure. Maybe more if I'm lucky. If I am lucky there. Okay, we finished those ones. Sure, I'll wish the blue ones. This one again. Not the best. Not the best stuff, not the best stuff. Where was that potential will? I have 5. I have 10 of them maybe. Because the previous one probably gave me the same stuff. Okay. Maybe I can actually craft some potentials. Here. We'll put everything. We'll put everything. Okay, we can actually craft 1/6, like level 5. We're not enough to craft level 6 one though. Sag one there. Sag one. Yeah, we can though do these 3 times. Okay, now he's enough. In 2 days we're gonna get another buff. That's good. Okay, I think for today I will finish the stream here. Thanks a lot for everyone who tuned in. Hopefully you have a great day. Tomorrow I'll have another stream as always, so stay tuned for that. Touka Rule, Black Beacon, we're gonna play both of them today. I didn't play Black Beacon. Again, I'm a little bit tired today. I had a lot of work in the morning, so today's a little bit less, you know. But tomorrow we're gonna go crazy, and as well as I think soon we're getting another stronghold as well. So we're gonna do a stronghold stream as well as a first stronghold on my new orc on my main account, the orc that is number 1 right now. Number 1 at least for now. Before maybe Aogi is gonna be number 1 in the end, but who knows? We'll see about that. So other than this, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye everyone.